The alarm clock screams. It's a new day. The sun peeks through the curtains, casting a warm glow across the room. The world outside is already bustling with life, but inside it's a moment of stillness, a brief pause before the day begins. We stumble out of bed, our bodies still heavy with sleep. The floor feels cold beneath our feet, a stark contrast to the warmth of the bed. We stretch, trying to shake off the remnants of dreams that cling to our minds, and head to the mirror. The bathroom is quiet. The only sound is the soft hum of the fan. The mirror stands before us waiting, a silent observer of our daily rituals. Our eyes meet the reflection staring back. It's a familiar face, yet every day it seems to tell a different story. The lines, the expressions, the subtle changes that mark the passage of time. In that single moment, 1,000 thoughts race through our minds. Do we see kindness? Do we see strength? Or do we see the weariness of the battles we've fought, the scars of the challenges we've faced? Or are we met with the familiar sting of self-doubt, the questions that linger, the uncertainties that cloud our vision? The mirror doesn't lie, but it doesn't always tell the whole truth either. The mirror, a simple pane of glass, becomes a powerful tool, reflecting not just our physical selves, but also the depths of our self-perception. It shows us who we are, but also who we think we are. Reflecting not just our physical selves, but also the depths of our self-perception. It captures our essence, our fears, our hopes, and our dreams. It's a canvas where our inner world is painted, stroke by stroke. Each morning, we engage in this silent dialogue with our reflection. It's a conversation that goes beyond words, a deep, introspective exchange that shapes our day, our mood, our self-worth. It's a conversation seasoned by years of experiences, both triumphs and failures. The mirror holds the memories of our greatest achievements and our most profound disappointments. It knows our secrets, our desires, our regrets. We carry the weight of past criticisms, the echoes of doubts, and the lingering sting of insecurities. These thoughts can be heavy, casting a shadow over our reflection, making it hard to see the good within us and the lingering sting of insecurities. They whisper in our ears, reminding us of our perceived flaws, our mistakes, our shortcomings. But the mirror also holds the potential for change, for growth, for self-acceptance. But what if we could change the conversation? What if we could look beyond the surface, beyond the imperfections, and see the beauty that lies within? What if we could rewrite the narrative, turning self-criticism into self-compassion? What if we could look in the mirror and see ourselves not through the lens of self-criticism, but through the eyes of love and acceptance? To see the person who has endured, who has grown, who has become stronger with each passing day, but through the eyes of love and acceptance? The mirror can be a gateway to self-discovery, a tool for healing, a reminder that we are more than our reflections. We are the sum of our experiences, our dreams, our resilience. And in that reflection, we can find the courage to embrace ourselves just as we are. Insecurities, those persistent whispers in our minds, have a way of distorting our reality. They creep in during our quiet moments, amplifying our doubts and fears. These insecurities are like shadows that follow us, casting a dark veil over our self-worth and potential. They convince us that we are not enough, not smart enough, not attractive enough, not worthy enough. These thoughts can be relentless, echoing in our minds and affecting our confidence. We start to internalize these negative beliefs, allowing them to shape our identity and dictate our actions. Like a filter over our eyes, insecurities color how we perceive ourselves and the world around us. They distort our vision, making us see a flawed version of ourselves. This skewed perception can lead us to believe that others see us the same way, further deepening our insecurities. We start to see flaws where none exist. Every minor imperfection becomes magnified, and we become our harshest critics. This constant scrutiny can be exhausting, draining our energy and diminishing our self-esteem. We magnify our imperfections and minimize our strengths. Our achievements and positive qualities fade into the background, overshadowed by the relentless focus on what we perceive as wrong with us. This imbalance skews our self-image, making it difficult to appreciate our true worth. This distorted self-image impacts our interactions, our relationships, and our overall well-being. We may withdraw from social situations, fearing judgment or rejection. Our insecurities can create barriers, preventing us from forming meaningful connections and fully engaging with others. When we believe the negative self-talk, we limit our potential. We hesitate to take risks or pursue opportunities, doubting our abilities and fearing failure. This self-doubt can hold us back from achieving our goals and realizing our dreams. We shy away from opportunities, hold back our true selves, and dim our inner light, but there is hope. By becoming aware of these insecurities and challenging their validity, we can start to break free from their grip. It requires effort and self-compassion, but it is possible to change our narrative. By recognizing these insecurities for what they are, simply thoughts, not truths, we can begin to loosen their grip on our self-perception. Through practices like mindfulness, journaling, and positive affirmations, we can cultivate a more balanced and compassionate view of ourselves. Embracing our imperfections and celebrating our strengths allows us to see ourselves in a new light, one that is not clouded by insecurities. Have you ever noticed how differently we see ourselves compared to how others perceive us? Our friends and loved ones often see the best in us, celebrating our strengths and embracing our quirks. They see the kindness we extend to others, the passion we pour into our work, and the light that shines from within. They value our unique qualities, even the ones we consider flaws. This discrepancy highlights the gap between self-perception and reality. While we fixate on our perceived shortcomings, the world sees us through a different lens, one of love, acceptance, and appreciation. The mirror test, a classic experiment in animal cognition, reveals an animal's ability to recognize itself in a mirror. This simple yet profound test has been a cornerstone in understanding self-awareness across species. When an animal, such as a chimpanzee or a dolphin, looks into a mirror and realizes that the reflection is itself, it opens up a world of cognitive possibilities. This recognition is not just about seeing a physical form, but understanding that the image is a representation of oneself. It's a moment of connection between the mind and the external world, a bridge between perception and reality. This self-awareness is considered a sign of higher intelligence and a deeper understanding of one's place in the world. For humans, this goes beyond mere recognition. It involves a complex interplay of thoughts, emotions, and self-perception. When we look into a mirror, we don't just see our physical appearance, we see our history, our dreams, our fears, and our aspirations. The mirror becomes a canvas where our inner world is reflected, a silent witness to our journey through life. While we humans may pass the mirror test with ease, it's important to consider, are we truly seeing ourselves, or are we merely seeing a projection of who we think we are, shaped by societal expectations and personal insecurities? The image in the mirror can be a powerful tool for self-reflection, but it can also be a source of self-deception. We might see what we want to see or what we fear to see, rather than the truth of who we are. Or are we looking at a reflection distorted by our insecurities and self-doubt? These distortions can cloud our vision, making it difficult to see our true selves. The mirror can become a battleground where our inner critic wages war against our self-esteem. It's a place where our perceived flaws are magnified and our strengths are diminished. This distorted reflection can lead to a fragmented sense of self, where we struggle to reconcile our inner reality with our outer appearance. The true mirror test lies not in simply recognizing our physical selves, but in acknowledging and accepting our authentic selves, flaws, insecurities, and all. This acceptance is a radical act of self-love, a declaration that we are enough just as we are. It means looking beyond the surface and seeing the depth of our being. It involves embracing our vulnerabilities and recognizing that they are a part of our unique story. This journey towards self-acceptance is not always easy, but it is essential for living a fulfilling and authentic life. It's about embracing our imperfections with the same love and compassion we extend to others. When we can look at ourselves with kindness, we create a space for healing and growth. This compassionate self-reflection allows us to see our true worth and to understand that our value is not determined by our appearance or our achievements. It's about recognizing our inherent dignity and treating ourselves with the respect we deserve. This shift in perspective can transform our relationship with ourselves and with the world around us. This journey of self-discovery requires honesty, courage, and a willingness to challenge the negative self-talk that holds us back from living authentically. It means confronting our fears and doubts head-on and choosing to believe in our potential. This path is not always straightforward, and there will be moments of struggle and doubt. But with each step we move closer to our true selves. We learn to trust our inner voice and to follow our own path. This journey is a lifelong process, a continuous unfolding of our true nature. And in the end, it is a journey worth taking, for it leads us to a deeper understanding of who we are and our place in the world. Psychologists often recommend a 21-day practice to help shift negative thought patterns and cultivate a more positive self-image. This simple yet powerful exercise involves dedicating a few minutes each day to focus on our positive qualities. Start by identifying 3 things you appreciate about yourself: your creativity, your kindness, your sense of humor. Write these qualities down and reflect on them. Throughout the day, bring your attention to moments that exemplify these strengths. By consistently focusing on the positive, we begin to rewire our brains, replacing self-criticism with self-compassion. Section 6. Embracing our authentic selves. A blueprint for transformation. Authenticity is about showing up in the world as our true selves without pretense or apology. It's about embracing our vulnerabilities, celebrating our strengths, and living in alignment with our values. When we embrace our authentic selves, we give ourselves permission to be fully human. We allow ourselves to experience the full spectrum of emotions: joy, sadness, anger, and everything in between. This journey of self-acceptance is not always easy. It requires us to confront our fears, challenge our limiting beliefs, and step outside of our comfort zones. But the rewards are immeasurable. Section 7, the power of visualization. Painting a masterpiece of self-love. Visualization is a powerful tool that can help us manifest our desires, including cultivating a deeper sense of self-love. Find a quiet space, close your eyes, and imagine yourself as the person you want to be. See yourself radiating confidence, kindness, and joy. Feel the warmth of self-acceptance wash over you. Imagine yourself navigating challenges with grace and resilience. By consistently engaging in this visualization practice, we create a powerful mental image that can inspire and motivate us to become the best versions of ourselves. Section 8, Beyond the Mirror, Living Authentically. The journey of self-discovery and self-love doesn't end in the mirror. It extends into every aspect of our lives, our relationships, our work, our passions, and our interactions with the world. When we learn to love and accept ourselves, we naturally attract more love and acceptance into our lives. We build stronger relationships, pursue our passions with greater purpose, and make a positive impact on the world around us. Living authentically is an ongoing process of growth and evolution. It's about embracing the journey, imperfections and all, and striving to live each day with intention, compassion, and authenticity. Section 9. Conclusion, the reflection of a life well lived. Imagine standing before the mirror years from now. What do you see? Do you see a life filled with regret and missed opportunities? Or do you see a reflection of a life well lived? A life filled with love, laughter, and the satisfaction of pursuing your dreams? The choice is ours. By choosing to challenge our negative self-talk, embrace our authentic selves, and cultivate a deep sense of self-love, we create a ripple effect that extends far beyond the mirror's reflection. We inspire others to do the same, creating a world where authenticity, compassion, and self-acceptance are celebrated. And that is a reflection worth striving for.